Listen, man, call me Obi-Wan Kenobi the way I be old as shit. Hey, everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Game Skit. That doesn't even make sense. Today, and only today, we are here to talk about Pokemon. That's right. It is almost here. It is almost that time of the year where we're supposed to get a Pokemon Presents. Now, this has been a tradition that always happens usually around, summer E3 time, where the Pokemon Presents is often a week right before the Nintendo Direct. It's always like, this is such a weird thing that you realize when you grow up, right? Which sucks, to be honest, right? When you're a kid, you're just like, oh, Pokemon is all Nintendo, like all of Pokemon belongs to Nintendo, all that stuff. But then you grow up, you realize there's this like weird thing where it's like Nintendo owns a big part. I think it's like 70% or something, or 30. I don't know if it's the reverse, one of those two. Either way, Nintendo owns a chunk of Pokemon company, and they co-work together with everything that they do in all their projects. So yeah, usually though, they tend to sort of do their own thing while being under Nintendo's umbrella. Of course, you'll get Pokemon mentions in directs and stuff, but oftentimes Pokemon company they've gone as far right now to not even call them Pokemon Directs. They're literally like called Pokemon Presents. Like they're like, hey man, we don't want to be associated with you sick individuals, and I don't blame them. But before we get into that, of course, everybody, make sure support your boy, like the video, subscribe for more content. Let me know if you are all enjoying everything that we do over here, and I appreciate all the love and support you all give me on all platforms. Subscribe to me on Twitch, do your super thanks here if you want to give an extra donation, support your boy, and let me know what's up. So guys, let's get right into it. All right, so Pokemon Presents, I think it's going to be next week. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's gonna be next week, or at the very least early the week after. Like I said, usually they tend to go right before Nintendo's Direct that usually happens in June, and it makes sense, man. It's really weird. We have a new generation of Pokemon launching in what now? 6 months basically, and we sort of don't know anything except that initial trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And honestly, like, again, from everything we saw with the Scarlet Violet trailer, I'm excited. Like the fact that, remember, this isn't like Legend Arceus. Legend Arceus was open areas, sort of Monster Hunter-ish, where you're going in, you're getting what you need, you leave, you get a ranking, blah blah blah. In this game, it is more of it's an open world. Like that's what they've said. It is a straight up open world Pokemon. They really are evolving the franchise, and that's why to me this game is so exciting. Like there's so much to look forward to in what's going to be going down with this game. And obviously, like I said, like I don't even know, I can't even process this, that we have a new gen of Pokemon, just because of how like different this idea is and how Legends Arceus, it feels like it just came out. So to get this still feels a little surreal, and I hope it's awesome. And I think a lot of people right now after Legends Arceus have a lot of hope and a lot of excitement. They're like, hey man, I'm really back into Pokemon with all this. I'm really excited for what the future has to offer. And I think, honestly, I don't blame them. You know what I mean? I don't blame even myself. Like, it feels like we're in that exciting time again with Pokemon. We're like, we don't know what to expect anymore, which is exciting, and I love having a new generation, obviously, because that means we get new Pokemon, like the cool starters here. We get we get new legendaries, we get new mechanics. I wonder what's gonna be like the gimmick of this region, because like recently, the past few gens, they've introduced like this gimmick. Now every game's had sort of a new thing added to it, but like, you know what I mean? Like it started with Megas, and then we had the Gigantamaxes, and we had the fusion, not the fusions, wait, we've had Mega, Gigantamax, and the Z moves from Sun and Moon. So far every gen lately, they've been introducing this like brand new mechanics sort of thing, and I think that's been really fun, and I hope they keep that up. I wonder what they're gonna do this time. Maybe it's time for Pokemon Fusion, baby. Yeah, no, they're not gonna do that. When are they gonna do that, man? It's time, bro. I want the Pokemon to fuse. I know you don't want it because you're like, there's gonna be sick individuals out there, but listen, man, everything you do in life ever, there's always going to be sick individuals, so you need to embrace it sometimes, okay? But yeah, no, I really do hope we get that. I hope I said again, they really need to show at E3 like a big trailer. Like they need, like, I hope they have, you know, a demo at somewhere. Like that's the weird thing about not having E3 is like, what are they gonna do about, like, usually like there's a Nintendo Treehouse that gives us playable demos for stuff. I hope Nintendo still does host their own, you know, Treehouse event where they show all this stuff. They show Pokemon, they show whatever new games they're gonna have there, because I still want to see, I don't want just trailers, I want to see, you know, some gameplay in motion. Show me what's up with this game I'm getting, you know, tell me what's going down so I can know what's popping. So yeah, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, again, obviously is going to be a big focus for whatever's going on in June. And again, we need to see it soon. This game's coming out later this year. Pokemon needs to get, you know, their pre-orders in. They need to get the excitement pumping. We have yet to see any other Pokemon. I really wonder what's going to be the priority scope. Is there going to be less new Pokemon because, you know, it is open world and they're focusing on other stuff? Is this going to be one of the biggest gens yet in terms of Pokemon number? I would love that, honestly. I would love, like, hey man, listen, since we're going open world, here's like a shit ton of new Pokemon. It makes sense. I would love that. I feel like it's not going to be the case because there's going to be a lot of Pokemon from different regions running around in there. But I would love like a big amount. I feel like I would like if it was like, oh, here's 100 new Pokemon. I'd be super down for that. Or, you know, I'll take 80. You know, just give me a solid new amount of Pokemon or something. Like I said, don't give me I remember like X and Y was like an absurdly small number of new Pokemon, but they were really good. But again, obviously quality over quantity with Pokemon, but hey man, give me both, fuck it, you know. So Pokemon Scarlet Violet coming this fall, very excited to see more of that in the present, and I hope it's impressive, man. Like, I think after Legends Arceus, I'll never figure it out. People have been, you know, happy about what's going on here. It was a big surprise. A lot of people were doubting that game, so seeing it do well and seeing fans happy about and all that, so makes me excited. Speaking of that game, right, we have other games to talk about because Pokemon Presents usually focus on multiple titles. So I figured I look at a list I have here of Pokemon spin-offs and sort of discuss them. So obviously we have Legends Arceus. I wonder if they're going to add any content to that game because I feel like now that we know that Gen 9 is going to be, you know, full open world and that Legends Arceus was sort of like, here's open area Monster Hunter stuff, I feel like they could get away with having stuff in both. Like, I'd be down for a Legends Arceus update this summer where, hey, here's a new region or a new area, here's a bunch of new Pokemon, go catch some, you know, go level up your expedition thing, and that makes sense. I know they'd have to like make it like it's an extra dex because they wouldn't want it to be that you now have to catch those Pokemon to get to, you know, what's his name, Arceus at the end. But either way, man, just give me a new area. I love that game, the gameplay, all the stuff you have in there, and I'd like to explore that more. So I feel like there's a shot that they would show that. So there's that. They're obviously going to show their mobile games. There's always a mobile game to talk about the Pokemon Presents. And of course, Pokemon Unite, you know, Pokemon Unite doing very well. They're still adding stuff. They're still adding characters. I really want to get back into it at some point because it really is a fun game. And I spent an absurd amount of time playing it when it came out. But yeah, Pokemon Unite, I'm sure they'll get another character or something. Now, let me look through this list. So we got Pokemon Art Academy. It's time, baby. It's time. No, they're not going to bring this back. Pokemon Shrose. I feel like they're done with Shrose because they have the little mobile cafe game that's a puzzle game like that. So I feel like Pokemon Shrose gone in the back burner. I'm trying to look here. Pokemon Conquest. Do you guys remember Pokemon Conquest? Guys, this is one of the fucking weirdest games. Hold on, let me live look this up, bro. Pokemon Conquest. This was like a Fire Emblem strategy style like Pokemon game, and it was really fucking weird. Like, you would have, look at this, you would have these characters, you know, like I said, very FE style where you're going around here, but instead of, you know, warriors, it's the Pokemon crew, and they had like cool pixel art, had really cool characters. People really loved the game, and they look at, bro, it's who made this, bro? It has the same like what's it called, font as FE in a lot of ways here. But either way, like, dude, I'd love a game like this back. You know, another strategy Pokemon game would be hella cool. I'd be super down for that. Just give it to me, bro. Fuck it. Don't be an asshole, Pokemon Company. Give me something like that. Speaking of that, also we got, you know, Detective Pikachu. Guys, where is Detective Pikachu now? We found out recently, a lot of us did at least, that what's called Detective Pikachu 2 is not happening, obviously, because story wise doesn't make sense, but also I think Netflix is supposed to be making a live action Pokemon show, which, Jesus Christ, that sounds terrifying. But also at the same time, like, they announced that they were making a new Detective Pikachu game. I feel like it's gone. Like, I don't know. I know there's a developer or something recently that said still going, or so, I don't, there's something about it, but I don't know, man. I feel like that Detective Pikachu game, it's either like, I feel like one, it's a little too late. I don't know, like, who cares anymore about Detective Pikachu or how well this game would even do. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like they can drop the Detective Pikachu brand, to be honest with you. It was cool. It was a fun little thing. It was weird in the first is that they made the first live action Pokemon movie was about that. It was a great movie, but still weird that that was our first live action foray. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind if they sort of drop it. Maybe this sequel game is going to pop up here. We will find out there. I'm trying to look at these other spin-offs. Obviously, big one. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, right? That is a big one that has multiple games in it. Man, I wonder, bro. I wonder about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because the first remake sold well. They did a remake of the first game on Switch and it sold well. And I know fans that love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that adore that remake, and they think it's awesome. So hopefully we get, you know, Explorers of Sky and a bunch of the other ones, you know, remade. Hopefully honestly, I'd be down for a new one. It doesn't always have to be a remake. I'd be down. Hey, like people love this remake of the first one. Let's use that as a foundation for a new generation, new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I actually make it good, all right? Because last few little lacking. Just give me some good zest with the Pokemon Mystery franchise. And of course, guys, more than anything in this world, I want, that's right, everybody, I want a new Pokken tournament. Okay, that's right. Look at, bro, give me more Pokken tournament. Don't give me this world championship battle, you know. Give me more Pokken tournament. This idea, this game as a concept, as a thing, is so cool. It's so fun. It's so dope. The idea Pokemon fighting game makes way too much sense to not continue, bro. I want Pokken to come back, and I just think they can improve it, man. I feel like the system, the phase shift system, I know is a little controversial. Some people like it, some people don't like it, but I think it's still, I just think Pokemon as in this style works, and I think they need to do more of it. Whether we end up getting a full, dude, obviously, you know, we all think again. I know we all want to say it, right? The dream is, you know, Arc system, 2D animated Pokemon style fighting game, of course. But in the reality that doesn't happen, I would genuinely take a Pokken 2 because the game sold well. I think between the Wii U and Switch versions, it sold over like 3 to 4 million copies. So it sold well. So clearly people are into it and want more of it. And I want more of it, so keep it going. All right, next I'll try to look at your new Pokemon snap. We just got one, so I feel like we're not going to be seeing that for a while. Pokemon Let's Go, I mean, there's a chance that Let's Go comes back someday. I feel like it's not coming back. Actually, no, I think they said they're not doing anymore, and I hope not, to be honest with you. I'd rather they just, if they're ever going to remake Gen 2, make it a regular ass remake. Now we can't go back, guys. We can't go back, please, bro. We can't do this. What else we got here? We got Pokemon Picross, we got Pokemon Pinball, Puzzle League. Dude, what about, you know, it's really like I've always wanted a new Colosseum, or what's it called, Pokemon Colosseum DX, but they also don't make sense now because the appeal of those games was they were like, you know, open 3D Pokemon games, sort of how, you know, we're seeing the series now, and it was special back then. So nowadays it would just come off as, you know, here's a new game. But I feel like it could work, man. You put it in the style of this world where, you know, Pokemon are like capture, and you can capture other trainers Pokemon because they're evil or whatever. Like there's a lot of cool stuff you can do still. But I would honestly, I think of all the Pokemon games I'd like a remake for, I would love that. Like Pokemon Colosseum remake would go, I would lose my mind. I would actually be like, holy shit, they're bringing it back. That's crazy. I'd be super done for that. I'll take that. Obviously, I know a lot of people want Pokemon Stadium to come back. They want that to sort of be like, I think Pokemon needs a game that can be something that the what's called, the competitive scene can just latch on to. Like it'll be like, hey, here's Pokemon Stadium, this, it will get, you know, updated move sets, you know, you can use your Pokemon, blah blah blah. Again, I don't play Pokemon competitively, so I don't know how all that stuff works, but I know people I know that talk about this stuff say like, yeah, it would be cool if they had like this is the Pokemon multiplayer FGC game, and this is how you're gonna be doing your competitive matches and all that stuff. So that would be really cool. Pokemon Ranger, I feel like is gone. We'll never see that again. Pokemon Shuffle, Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Unite, we talked about, and Pokepark, that's the last sort of prolific one we got here. Pokepark, I'd be down for a new Pokepark, man. Like that was a fun game where, you know, you just played as a Pokemon, you went into the wild, you had a good time, you did some mini games. Hey, I'll take one, bro. They made 2 of those, they were really fun. Give me more. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Don't be an asshole, Pokemon company. So yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to. They could also give us a brand new Pokemon game that we don't know about, we've never heard of, which they often do. So give me more stuff as long as it's fun, interesting. But yeah, I think it's incoming, y'all. I think next week, I have a feeling we will have seen a Pokemon present, or at least got the announcement of one, including Nintendo's Direct, which we'll talk about, you know, again once that's announced. So guys, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think is going to be next for Pokemon, or at the Pokemon Presents, and I'll see you all next episode. I love you.